got it in the back here. He lit it up with a transformer. It's not included, but the tubes light up. So it works. We'll take it back to the shop and get a good rundown on it. All right, and here it is. Union Pacific UPLINC or UPLINC. Normally I like larger signs, of course, but I do like small, unique signs. I don't really collect the beer signs that you can find on every bar on every corner of every street in America. But something like this is unusual. That seems to be probably a one-off. For those of you who do not know, Union Pacific is a railroad company that's been around for about 150 years. They operate in the United States west of the Mississippi River. Mostly. And I was looking for this phrase, uplink. And I only found a couple of vague references. I guess it seems to be, well, it stood for UP, Union Pacific. L was learning, IN was information, and C was communication. So learning, information, and communication. It was their business television network. And the latest date I could find a reference to it was 2005, and there were some mentions of it in the 1990s. So I'm not sure how long this television network lasted, or when they stopped. As I had never heard of it until I saw this sign. I had to look it up. But so it seems to be defunct, I guess you could say. The guy I bought it from said he got it from his neighbor who worked for Union Pacific. He didn't know how she ended up having it or what, but I have a feeling this sign probably hung in the studio, maybe in the entrance to the lobby of the studio or something like that. Maybe it was in the background of the shots, but I guess it's all conjecture now until I can find some more information, which remains elusive. But overall condition here, it like I said, he lit it up for me. He had a transformer that was not included, but that's all right. I have plenty of transformers. Test the tubes, make sure they survive the transit. Yeah, that one's working. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but they're lighting up. That one, I don't know if this is not working. Maybe my... Well, this was working. But, we got 4 colors. Here you can, I don't know if you can read it, but this says Voltarc Classic Red. Over here, I don't know if you can read it. Voltarc Neo Blue, right there on there. These Pacific and the UP appear to be Voltarc Blue, and this, of course, is just clear neon red. But looking at the dust patterns, it seemed it got wet. It was maybe droplets. I mean, obviously that doesn't matter because it's just glass. But I wonder if it was stored outside or maybe in a barn, or who knows. You could tell from the clips they have. I don't like these kind of clips, these plastic grabber clips. I can't think of the name at the moment, but yeah, you can tell that the argon mercury tubes kick out a more ultraviolet light than the neon, and they degrade the plastic. You can even see right here, this one facing that side, and this on this side that was facing away from it. The ultraviolet light coming off of there degraded half of that one. But yeah, so I mean these tubes are, I mean the clips are a little bit toast, so I'll need to re-secure it, but I don't know, I would imagine it takes a little amount of time to break down that plastic. So this is decently old. I'm gonna set this up vertically, and we'll take a look at the back. Yeah, so this is the back side. It's just the black acrylic. It has the high voltage wiring. It has two ports coming out the back here with little I don't know, friction fit, I don't know, maybe what they call them, banana clip or whatever connectors on the back, and it looks like it has a bracket here for what I would imagine would be a transformer, something similar to this guy that would just hang on there, and then it probably hung in maybe a window. Based on the shape here, it looks, you know, kind of like a window hanger with these two hooks. I was hung in the front window of the UPLINC studio. I have a little tiny, it's a Tech 22 6,000 volt with these little connectors on the air. DC. I'll plug these in and see if it'll light it up. I don't know if it has quite enough voltage to power the whole thing, but we'll see what happens here. Also, I forgot to mention it has this sticker on the back. It says Neon Glassworks B1612. It looks like there was a label here that fell off at one point, which is unfortunate. But maybe I can find something about it. Neon Glassworks, at least maybe who made that. Perhaps. Cool. All right, I got that DC transformer hooked up at the back. Got my little 9-volt battery. Let's see if this will light it up for us. A little bit. Some more juice. I want to just test and see if this tube's still good. It seems this tube is going bad, that link tube. Okay, yeah, see, there you go. Still lights, but I don't know. I think that tube might be on the way out. Let me get a stronger transformer, see what happens. Okay, I got a 9,000 volt transformer hooked up to it now. And we'll see what happens when I kick it on. It's electronic, so it might just automatically shut off. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yep. Right. So that's the problem there. Okay. So I got the link tube bypassed, since that seems to be our problem tube. And we'll see if it lights up now. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Nice and bright down here. A little dimmer towards the middle here, which kind of leads me to believe it's some sort of mercury migration. So maybe I'll just let it warm up here for a bit and see if it'll fill in. For a few minutes it wasn't quite up to full brightness, and I decided maybe it was something to do with the wiring that went into the back. So I just bypassed that and directly wired the transformer to the electrodes, and it is now seems to be lighting at full brightness. So yeah, the rest of these tubes look to be good. It's just the link here, the clear glass pump with neon, and honestly that's the easiest one to fix. You just splice on some new electrodes and reprocess, so no big deal with that guy. And then of course I'll make a slight correction. The earlier I had mentioning the colors, the Union Pacific up here, I said was it Voltark blue. Oops, there we go. Smells like burning flesh. The Union Pacific was I mentioned was Voltark blue, and that is of course is incorrect. It's white, like the stripes there, and this UP here is Voltark blue. So, but anyway, another cool little unique sign to hang up here in the shop to join the others with the ambient glow here. But anyway, thanks for joining me here in the shop and messing with a new neon sign, and we'll see you guys next time. Hit subscribe for more neon related videos. See ya. Okay, and I almost forgot one thing I wanted to test for was leaded tubing. Leaded tubing glows with ultraviolet light, so I'm going to shine this on there and see if the tubes glow with the bluish hue. Leaded tubing was used until like the late 90s, early 2000s, so that'll give me an idea if this was made before then. But I'll turn off the lights and we'll hit it with the ultraviolet. Ooh. Yep. There they are. It's kind of hard to see on this with the digital camera sensors picking it up, but maybe I can turn up the brightness for you. There we go. It's about as bright as it gets. But yeah, I can probably tell it's tubes are glowing blue with the ultraviolet light. Not the classic glass, looks like, but the rest of the glass is glowing blue. And that clear link. All right, well that's it.